It's not even noon, and the internet is already buzzing over Mykelti Brown Padron's latest post, and for good reason. It features none other than her daughter Avalon, who quite literally strutted her way into everyone's hearts with a mini fashion show that had fans smiling from ear to ear. In a sweet video shared online, Avalon and her mom Mykelti are seen entering a room with a flair for fun and fashion. No music needed, this moment speaks for itself. And y'all, let me just say, Avalon is a whole vibe. Bags, shades, and big personality energy. They walked in, each toting stylish bags. Designer or not, we're not even focused on the labels. The real star? Avalon. That child twirled, posed, and served sass like she'd been watching runway shows since birth. She wore a pair of oversized sunglasses, a tiny purse slung confidently over one shoulder, and gave us the kind of confidence most adults only dream of. With every step, she let the world know, I'm here and I'm fabulous. Mykelti, looking absolutely stunning in a bold red dress, followed closely behind her daughter. But Avalon? She clearly said, hold my juice box. I've got this. I'm not done yet. Avalon's moment. Just when you thought the video was over, Avalon turned around and delivered one more dramatic pose. A little spin, a sassy look, and that I'm not done energy that only a toddler with a big personality can pull off. It was too precious not to watch on repeat. Fans flooded the comments, saying how much joy it brought them. And honestly, that's what made this moment special. It wasn't about brands or influencers. It was about a mother and daughter having fun, being themselves, and letting the world see a bit of that family sparkle. A subtle peek into influencer life. Some viewers noticed that the bags in the clip might be part of a promotion or affiliate program. It's not uncommon these days. Many social media personalities receive items to review or highlight. But in this case, there wasn't any direct advertising or links in the original post. It simply came across as a fun slice-of-life moment with a sprinkle of glam. While some fans did their own sleuthing and found a few tagged items in stories, the vibe of the post was less sponsored content and more look how cute my kid is playing dress up. And honestly, that's what made it so charming. Mykelti Brown, the unexpected breakout star. From the early days of Sister Wives to now, Mykelti has grown into her own spotlight, and her online presence has blossomed right alongside her. Whether she's sharing glimpses of her life with Tony and the kids, or moments like this with Avalon, she brings a kind of energy that's impossible to fake. She radiates kindness, fun, and realness. People feel connected to her because she's not trying too hard. She's just showing up as herself. And yes, that post reminded a lot of us why we followed her journey from the very beginning. The case for a spin-off. Keeping up with the Padrons. Let's be honest. If TLC wanted to build a spin-off around Mykelti and her family, it would be an instant hit. You've got her dynamic with Tony, who's hilarious, her adorable kids, personality for days, and her close relationships with her siblings, Christine, David, and the rest of the extended Brown family. We'd get family visits, road trips, messy toddler moments, and deep convos over dinner. And we'd eat it up like Sunday brunch. Even if it never happens, fans are already imagining the show in their heads. You can just picture Avalon doing wardrobe checks while her baby siblings try to keep up. Honestly, the Padrons could carry a whole series and then some. It's about joy, not judgment. Let's also take a moment to celebrate something important here: positivity. Mykelti's post wasn't about perfection. It wasn't curated or edited within an inch of its life. It was joyful, genuine, the kind of moment that makes you pause and smile, even if just for a few seconds. We need more of that. More mamas hyping up their kids. More tiny queens with sunglasses and sass. More families sharing bits of their journey with lightness and love. And to anyone side-eyeing Avalon's big energy, don't. That little girl is living her truth, and we're here for every second of it. Final thoughts. Mykelti didn't need a flashy promo or a dramatic storyline to captivate her audience. She simply shared her daughter being herself, and it lit up the internet in the best way. Avalon's moment wasn't just adorable, it was inspiring. A reminder to all of us to walk into the room like we own it. Even if we're just carrying a mini purse and wearing shades twice the size of our head. And to Mykelti, thank you for sharing your light. You reminded us that sometimes the simplest moments become the most unforgettable. Mykelti Brown's cutest family moment yet. There are certain moments in life so sweet, so genuine, that they don't need filters, hashtags, or sponsorships to shine. And Mykelti Brown Padron just delivered one of those moments straight from her living room runway. Fans of Sister Wives have watched Mykelti grow from a spirited teenager into a devoted wife, loving mother, and emerging lifestyle personality. But this week, all eyes were on someone else in her household, her daughter Avalon. And let's just say, Avalon didn't just walk into the room, she owned it. A tiny star with a big entrance. In a video shared online, Mykelti captured a slice of everyday life that turned into an instant highlight. The clip began innocently enough. A front door opening, Mykelti stepping in with a smile, a few bags slung over her arm. But then, following close behind, came the moment that stopped everything. Avalon, wearing oversized sunglasses that nearly covered her entire face, a tiny tote bag swinging off one shoulder, and the unmistakable stomp walk of a diva in training, Avalon burst onto the scene like she was heading for New York Fashion Week. She paused, she posed. She delivered a confident head tilt and a sassy little twirl. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't staged. It was pure, unfiltered toddler magic. And Mykelti's laugh in the background said it all. This wasn't a photo shoot. It was a whole vibe. The glam without the glitch. There's something refreshing about watching a child play pretend in a way that feels so authentic. No forced branding. No links plastered everywhere. Just a little girl expressing herself in a world that can sometimes feel too filtered and too commercialized. Of course, fans were quick to notice the bags. Yes, there were some high-end designs in the mix. But the point wasn't what brand they were. The point was how much fun Avalon was clearly having. With each step, she showed us that fashion isn't just about labels. It's about confidence, attitude, and joy. And this girl had all three in spades. As Mykelti followed behind her daughter, beaming in a bold red dress, you could feel the mother-daughter energy radiate off the screen. They weren't just playing dress-up. They were bonding. And the rest of us got to witness a beautiful memory being made. Wait, I'm not done yet. Just when viewers thought the adorable strut was over, Avalon proved she wasn't finished. With one more turn, she dramatically whipped around, adjusted her glasses, and gave a look so fierce it could make a supermodel pause. In that moment, it was clear. Avalon knew the camera was watching, and she was loving every second. She's a whole vibe, one commenter wrote. The way she walks like she owns the place. Iconic. Another added, this just made my day. That confidence. That sass, that joy. It was the kind of pure, unscripted happiness that you can't plan, and that's what made it so special. A peek into life with the Padrons. For longtime fans of Sister Wives, moments like this offer a beautiful evolution. We've seen Mykelti's journey from teenage years full of questions to adult life filled with intention, love, and family. Now, as a mom, she's passing that strength and joy on to the next generation. Mykelti and her husband, Tony Padron have built a home that clearly celebrates individuality, laughter, and love. Avalon's playful personality, showcased in this short clip, is a testament to the environment they've created, one where big feelings and big personalities are welcomed and encouraged. And if this video was any indicator, the Padron household is full of moments just like this. Fans say give them a show. It didn't take long for fans to start dreaming big. Keeping Up with the Padrons started trending in comment sections as viewers imagined a spin-off series dedicated solely to Mykelti, Tony, Avalon, and their growing family. And honestly, it's not a bad idea. With Christine living nearby, frequent visits from Maddie and her children, and the whirlwind of toddler life, there's more than enough content to keep audiences laughing, crying, and coming back for more. Unlike the often heavy emotional arcs of Sister Wives, a Padron spinoff could focus on lighthearted family fun, motherhood, culture, parenting quirks, and the real-life chaos of raising kids with style and humor. And if Avalon's camera-ready sass is any preview of what's to come, TLC might positivity. But maybe the most powerful part of Mykelti's post was how it felt, joyful. No matter what may be happening in the world, or in the broader Sister Wives universe, this moment reminded fans of something simple but essential. Joy is contagious. Avalon wasn't trying to go viral. She wasn't aware of cameras or clicks. She was just being her fabulous, funny, confident self. And that authenticity struck a chord. It reminded parents of their own children's silly moments. It reminded viewers to find joy in small things. And it reminded everyone that sometimes the most powerful content isn't a dramatic confession or a behind-the-scenes secret. Sometimes it's just a little girl walking into a room like she owns it, with sunglasses too big for her face and a heart too full to hide. Mykelti, always rooted in heart. Through it all, Mykelti has remained one of the more grounded voices among the adult Brown children. While others have explored business ventures, public statements, or heavy interviews, Mykelti's content often feels more relaxed, more personal, and refreshingly free of drama. She's not afraid to be silly. She's not trying to be perfect. She's just living her life, loving her family, laughing through the messes, and letting her kids shine. And that's why fans continue to follow her, support her, and lift her up. The last word, let it be Avalon's. While she didn't say a word in the video, Avalon said everything with her presence. Her look, her timing, her twirls and struts. It wasn't just a cute moment. It was a reminder of the power of joy, of family, and of letting kids be kids. As one fan wrote, Avalon just reminded me what confidence looks like in its purest form. And in a world that often feels noisy, negative, and over-processed, that kind of reminder is gold. So here's to Avalon, the toddler who stole the show, walked her walk, and twirled her way into everyone's hearts. And here's to Mykelti for letting us all be part of the magic.